Hello, Sue. How are you?
Hey, you.
Um, well, I'm here. Um,
Yeah,
I think that's about as best as what I can say right now. It's
I
kind of with
know.
yeah, it's kind of with heavy heart that we're even doing this stream tonight.
Yeah,
In light of what's happened today. With hey Grace Case, glad to see you here, hon. Um, with what some are saying was an attempted assassination on former President Trump at a political
right.
rally that he was holding in Pennsylvania, right? Yeah.
Yeah, in
And
Pennsylvania.
yes, Grace Case, very heavy hearts. And I'm just kind of floored, there's been so many conflicting reports, but I think the last thing that I saw right before we came live was I saw the little 5 minute talk that President Biden did. And he, it says he's waiting for the facts that he is not, hey KCG, good to see you here, baby, that he's not going to call it an assassination attempt until um, um, he gets more facts.
Right.
So, and then he said that he had tried to call Donald, as he called him, and he did not get any answer, which I guess he's being seen to still at the medical facility.
Could be.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, and then I've also heard that they did get the shooter, that he was unalived. And then I also have heard that there is one of the rally attendees that has passed away, and that there is another one that's in critical condition. Now, if anybody has anything more up to date, you can let me know. Yeah, KCG, we don't really want to make this political. We want it to be, it's Sue, how do you feel about it, Sue? How do you feel about it?
Well, I, I don't get political, but I don't care whether you like them or not. Nobody deserves this, you know.
Right.
And also, it's putting so many other innocent lives, you know,
Yeah.
in jeopardy too. You
Oh,
know,
yeah. Yeah.
if there had been massive shooting, massive bullets flying, it could have been so much more, you know. Um, there's just there's no need for violence, the gun violence, no matter what. Whether you like Biden, whether you like Trump or whoever is running for president, it just doesn't need to go, you know, to
Mhm.
violence like this, and it's crazy that it does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Political violence
exactly.
is what it is. And, you know, in my simple mind, Grace Case says there are two others in critical condition,
Oh wow,
according to the Secret
Grace.
Service statement. Um, so in my little Alabama simpleton mind, okay, I'm thinking, you know, uh, obviously there is a lot of of I'm going to just call it hatred, um, that the that Trump supporters have for Biden supporters, and that Biden supporters have for Trump supporters. And
Exactly.
yeah, and I mean I don't know what else to call it. Like I said, that's just me being simple old me.
Yeah.
Um, but and Biden also had called for um uniting the country. Well, guess what? It wasn't renewed. It wasn't. It's been like this for 4 years. Okay, not just because he's in office, but ever since Trump didn't win in in 2020. Yeah. So I mean, it's been this way for a while. Um, and I don't know what else to say. So Sheil says she has a huge reason to dislike Trump, but this was wrong. Absolutely, it was wrong. And KCG says she's done talking about it.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. Um, well, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but this is um, this is mm, this is wrong. It's wrong in wrong any way you look at it. It's
Right,
wrong.
exactly.
You know.
And right now, our this channel right now is not. We're
Mm-mm.
not going live so that we can have, like you
Right.
said, a political debate.
Right.
We're
Yeah. No.
saying, that we are sending out our thoughts, prayers to everybody involved.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
yeah,
I noticed today too, what that video, I know that's why I didn't even put any of that stuff in here to show because I know everybody has seen the video a million times already. But I
right,
did notice, and you have to give credit, a lot of credit to those Secret Servicemen and how they just surrounded him, just like boom, they came out of nowhere. And
exactly,
and
exactly. I
I
mean, they're
know
doing
that's
their
what they're
job.
trained to do, but I was I was I was just in awe, just
Yeah,
watching them. So, um, and then you know what? I was sitting there watching all that too. I thought, well, here's something we should do for any more political rallies is maybe we don't need to have all those spectators and family members and cabinet members and whoever was seated back behind him. Maybe they
right.
don't need to be there. Maybe they need to be in the front or on the sides or
Yeah,
something. I'm sure they're going to be rethinking all that, but that's just, what I saw. So,
yeah. It's
um,
it's yeah, the innocent lives that are supporting that person, no matter
yeah,
what. Whether it's a president or a senator or whatever in politics.
yeah,
Don't Yeah, I don't agree. I don't agree with that.
no,
To have them behind.
right, right. I don't either. I just,
Yeah,
but and you would have thought that they would have thought about stuff like that. But I'm sure that there's a lot that they have on their minds all the time, and Trump has always done his political rallies this way,
yes,
you know.
yes,
So he's had them outside. He just had one in Florida, I think, last week. And so, he always does them that way. So,
yeah,
it's just, and
yeah. He
and
did
it's
his other
just getting
ones too.
started. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
He's
And
always
oh
done
yeah,
them.
something else that I also saw reported was I guess President Biden had started like a bazillion dollar um campaign that has been airing for the past week on like television and stuff. What do they call those? Uh where he's politicking, okay? Um
Right.
to get people's votes. Well, now he has called for all of those to be taken down for now. Um, so I don't know exactly what they're gonna do. I bet Sue's getting her pie. She just muted. Her son made a apple pie.
No, I'm having a coughing attack.
I
I was
thought he's
I
bringing you a piece of pie.
no, just text me from downstairs that it's done. So I'm
Oh,
like, okay, no, it's having a coughing attack. So I'm
tell him
at
to
the
bring it
po-
to you.
I know I did. Um, and then point where okay, it's been almost 9 days that I haven't had a cigarette,
Uh huh.
and so I'm really coughing up.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's like I keep um
Yeah, all
coughing
that stuff
attacks.
that's been there.
Yeah,
All that stuff that's been there and been stuck. Like, I take breathing treatments every day and stuff for my COPD. And
right.
man, that stuff, well, yeah, like when I
Yeah.
get done with one of those, I cough up a bunch of stuff too. Yes, Grace Case, I want pie too. And
I
I
know
thank
my
you
son.
so much, y'all, for being here tonight.
I told my son, I said, you cannot be buying this junk. I can't have it.
Oh, yeah,
I
you can
really.
have it. If you can't have a cigarette, then you can have a tiny
Oh,
piece of apple pie, Sue.
oh
Come
my!
on.
I did good today though because I was out. My friend came and got me, took me out. So
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you did tell me that. Hey, Spackle, how are you? I'm so glad I haven't picked up smoking. I have asthma. It never agreed with me. Yeah, yeah.
Thank case. Yeah,
Uh,
yep, that's it. I said, forget the mini strokes. I said, oh, not gonna do it. I'm done.
yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah. And
yep,
that's better. That's better. So just please hit the likes. Oh yes, please y'all hit the like, subscribe, and ring the notifications bell. Sheila is doing double duty right now, I believe y'all. So she's kind of in
yeah,
and out. Um, so Spackle, we were just talking about what happened today. With we've all got heavy hearts about it, and we don't want to make it, you know, political, even though it was uh an attack. You know, a political attack or a political shooting or political whatever you want to call it. But we just didn't want to make this stream political. We were just sharing thoughts, about how we felt about everything. Yes, it is scary, Spackle. I agree with you. It is a
yeah.
very scary. And I'm really, really worried, from now until November. Um,
It's gonna get worse. Yeah,
right. Yeah, Spackle said just because I'm left wing does not mean that I'm okay with doing that. So I feel that this is going to be very harmful for a democracy and problematic. And yeah,
yep,
I can agree with that.
yep. I do too.
It
I
is,
agree.
yeah, yeah, it's going to be bad. We were going to have game night tonight, and I had the games ready and everything, still got them ready, but, you know, I just don't know that this is the night. Um, we kind of sort of wanted, to give everybody a place to vent or let your feelings be known about how you're feeling about what happened today.
Yeah, maybe we could do it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll
If
have
you're
to
not doing
look at.
anything, or
No, I'm not doing anything. I'll have to look at. Let's see. Grace, do y'all have a stream tomorrow night, or is it?
oh yeah, but I don't know who's going.
I can't. Well, no. See, um, I talked to Claire, and so I was trying to work my streams around Grace's or with shenanigans, and then um Clairview's channel. So it may
Oh,
be that
that's right.
I think it may be that maybe Clairview has one
It
tomorrow. I
might be
can't remember.
Claire. Yeah,
But I mean, she usually has hers about 6, so I'll just check and see. No,
yeah.
we only stream on Thursdays. Oh, okay, Grace. I didn't know that you were just on Thursdays. So, um, okay, I bet Claire's got one tomorrow. Probably.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'll check and see what time it is. We could, play tomorrow night. I just wanted to
yeah,
kind of let everybody give their thoughts and opinions about what happened today. And
yeah.
um,
It's going to be the
um,
topic of the week. I'll
oh
tell you
my
that.
gosh, it's going to be on the news till this time next week.
Oh yeah,
My daughter
absolutely.
has been sitting in there glued to the television. She was actually in the shower when I got wind of it, and I was on my phone. I wasn't looking at news or anything like that. And my granddaughter came in there and she said, "Mama," I said, "What?" And she said, "Trump just got his ear shot off." And I said, "What? What? What?" So I was like, "Anna, uh, what are you talking about?" And she said, "Yeah, it's all over the news, Mama." So of course, I went and I found it. Of course, I found it on Fox News first, and so I was
Right.
watching it, and she wasn't much off from. I mean, it looks like he's got a pretty hefty ear wound, although it was just a graze. So if
Right.
whoever this shooter was shooting to kill, man, I guess his aim
Yeah.
was up or whatever. And I didn't know this. I don't know if any of y'all knew this. Sue had told me that he was actually up on a rooftop there at
Yep.
where the rally was being held. So I didn't know that
Yeah.
till she told me. Spackle says part of part of me a little bit of a conspiracy theorist on this one because I think this will be a fantastic propaganda machine for him, and that is very unfortunate. Whoever did this is stupid. Whoever did this is also deceased, Spackle. Um, yeah, yeah,
I
but
agree
what kind of
with you, Speckle, on that. The little damage that it happened. Yeah.
Oh, no,
Mm.
Grace said the shooter didn't have an ID on him, which, I mean, that makes sense if you're gonna go try to shoot a a former president and one that's running again. So it will take a little longer to ID him. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's the same thing as, when, uh, when JFK got shot, and I know there's a lot of people that talk a lot of stuff about what that happened, and I was only a month old, but
Yeah.
I do remember hearing them say that, what was the dude's name? Lee Harvey Oswald? Is that that's who
Yes.
shot him, right? That he actually left his, the, the rifle that he had or whatever in the, library. So, uh, you know, and they caught him at a theater or something. I don't remember. Um,
Right.
Even the young Turks were like, "Oh man, Trump looks like a hero now." Yeah. Yes, Spackle, she said, but this step is harmful to
Yeah.
democracy and threatens it. Yes, ugh, I know, I know.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
And
I,
votes.
I feel like, and I've seen a lot of people saying this on social media today that he just won the election today. So I don't know, you know, I'm not we're not going to get into how anybody feels about that or whatever, who you're for or whatever, but I've seen that in a lot of places on social media from
Right.
pro Trump and from pro Biden.
Biden.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Um
Yep.
yep, it is. And it's kind of like I think like so in our lifetime, Sue, we've had of course Kennedy, which, too young to remember that. And then who else? Was the next attempt on Reagan, or was there one? Has there been another one? Um,
Um,
I can't remember. Like, I
can't
don't really
remember.
think so. Maybe Spackle knows because she's pretty up on this stuff. But so this would be like three presidents that have been had
Yeah.
attempts on their lives. Yeah,
Yeah.
JFK,
Just
then
said
Reagan. Yep.
JFK, then Reagan.
Yeah. Um,
What year was JFK?
1963.
63. So the year I was born.
Yeah, it was
So
in November of 1963, and I was born at the end of October 1963. So I
I
was
was
just a
born
blip.
January of 1964.
Okay, so hey TT, how are you? Blessed be the fruit. Yeah, yeah. How are you doing, TT? I'm glad to see you. Um, we've just been talking about what happened today and kind of letting everybody weigh in on it. Um, about your feelings and everything. Um, how you feel about it and what it's done to you. Sue and I, we were talking um, right before um, we went live, and our hearts were just, I mean, heavy, just heavy for everything and everybody. So,
Right.
I mean, I felt bad for um I felt bad for Biden when I saw him making the 5-minute speech that he made earlier tonight on it. But I'm just having a hard time with him not being able to say this was an assassination attempt today.
Yeah. I think so.
So,
I mean, I don't know.
well, I mean, it wasn't anybody out doing target practice, right? So, I mean,
Yeah.
really. Um,
And
how do y'all feel about it? Do you feel like this was an assassination attempt today, or what do you think it was? It's a mess. Yes, TT, it is a mess. But
yeah.
um, Biden just said until he had all the facts, he was not going to say this was an assassination attempt. And I'm thinking, I just don't know what else it could be. You had a sniper on a roof pointing a gun at a man running for president. So, right. I just have gone shooting, and I just can't imagine being grazed in the ear and not losing a big chunk of your ear. Well, you know, Spackle, I saw a lot of that. I saw a lot of people saying earlier um, that they all felt like it was staged or what have you. But now they're saying, that the shooter's dead. That's what they're saying. They're also saying that uh, a supporter of Trump's was killed. Oh
Yes.
gosh, at the scene, and that now I think Grace Case said there are two that are in critical condition at a hospital there in the area. So, um,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it looked like I had showed Sue a picture earlier because I zoomed in on it, and it looks like the top part of his ear's gone, but it could just be the blood. I don't know. You know,
Right.
I guess we'll know more. TT said yes, she thinks it's real. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibilities that someone would want to take out Trump or Biden or any of them. I agree, TT. I do.
I agree with you, Spackle. I don't understand why they don't have all the
Yeah.
roofs covered. I just,
Right.
it's
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think it's just horrible the way that you have gone at each other. The way that somebody's was going to take one of them out. I think was I'm not saying it's going to happen, but they're going to do it. This is the time they're going to do it during these rallies, during this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think both
Right.
of them need to be very. And how much more careful can you be when you're running for president and you're out doing all these speeches and rallies.
Yeah. We were talking about this earlier too, Spackle. You may have missed it. So I heard it explained on on the news that Trump is a previous president, so his security detail is not nearly as large as what the setting president's is. Um, so and on the roofs, I don't know. Obviously, there were two on roofs because I had heard that a sniper's a oh gosh, what do they call the people that guard them? A social, what do they call them? Oh my gosh,
The Secret Service.
Secret Service. Oh gosh, detailed sniper unit.
Yeah,
Um, is who took him out, and so I think I also saw that there were two of those. So I don't know how many roofs were in that area, but there you go. So and they
yeah.
did get him.
I don't
4
know.
presidents have been assassinated. Yeah, yeah. And TT, Trump has always done like these open rallies like this. Like he was just down in Florida, last week doing one. So I bet he won't anymore. Uh, so the 4 presidents that have been successfully assassinated are McKinley,
McKinley, both.
Garfield, Lincoln, and JFK. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And they
It's
like
crazy.
like even when Reagan's assassination attempt. I mean, that guy was just like right there, you know.
Yeah, I
That guy,
know.
yeah, so I mean, he was just right there. So I don't
Yep.
yeah, they did try with Reagan and failed, but they, you know, they put oh my goodness, what's the guy's name that got shot with him and now has the gun law thing named after him?
Oh yeah, I can't remember his
Who am I
name.
thinking about? But he's in a wheelchair now and
Yes.
stuff. So um,
Yep.
they he suffered the worst of that, but um, I me too. Spackle. Me too.
Yeah,
She says
I'm
that
with you on that one. I hope it don't.
Brady. Yeah,
Brady.
Brady's law.
Grace
Yeah,
case.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, thanks.
I can not I
Yeah.
my
I don't know why I can't remember. I'm getting old. We're getting old, so
I know.
I need to
Hey,
take better notes.
let's see.
Uh,
What's my excuse today? Was oh wait, I got up and I went antiquing today.
oh,
Me
I
and
bet
my
that was
friend.
fun.
My friend
Yeah.
goes, I'm getting a house. You've been in the house all week. I know your husband. My husband took me out a couple days just to
Yeah.
get out, but I can't drive yet, and so she took me out. We went antiquing in the next town over, and that
Right.
wore me out. She
I
was gonna
bet.
go home and take a nap. I said, "No, I'm not. It's too early. I can't take a nap. It's like 30. I'll never sleep tonight."
Right.
I never did fall asleep, but I thought I was
And you
going
know
to.
what? You know what? I bet you they won't let you drive because you're still wearing that heart monitor, correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I
So, like, if
wear that
somebody
heart monitor.
pulls out in front of you and you like hit your brakes real hard or something, it'll probably shoot your blood pressure through the roof,
Yeah,
and then they're going to send EMS to wherever you're at.
right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to
So,
wear it for 30 days.
yeah.
So
Okay.
from the
So,
time in the hospital, yeah,
can you drive after that?
I hope so.
Yeah, you should be
Freaking
able to.
like
I would imagine. I would
Hobby
imagine so.
Lobby and Michaels are calling my name.
Right. I hear you.
Couple things I need to go get, but
Yeah.
it's
Get your
like,
husband to take you.
well,
Um.
he will. On the weekends it's fine.
Right.
He works during the week. Even if he works at home. Um,
Yeah.
well, he goes in 1 day a week. Well, he's not going in because he's can't leave me alone. Something might happen, and I'm like, I'm okay, but this is him. He's
Yeah.
very overprotective.
That's good
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
That's
So I
good.
mean, it's fine. I have a doctor's appointment Wednesday, and I'm like, I can go by myself. I can drive. He goes,
Oh
no,
yeah. No, he
I don't
ain't
think
gonna let
so.
you go.
He goes,
The
I'll
doctor's
take you.
probably gonna be like, "Who drove you here?" And what are
I
you gonna do?
know.
Lie to him,
So
say I
I just
took an
had,
Uber?
yeah, I Uber. No, it's just right down the road, and it's early morning, so it won't really, affect his
But no
work too
driving is
bad.
no driving, Sue. Okay.
I know.
Yeah, I know. Sheila said
I
she's
know.
legit scared for Americans. It sucks that he's gonna get sympathy votes, and his plan is scary. It is, but I think this probably today, Sheila has probably you might as well just let him move into the office now and help Biden out the rest of his term because I just feel
Yeah.
I just feel like it's it is what it is.
Yeah.
We'll just do what we have to do. I mean, yeah, I don't want to get into politics. It's hard not to
Yeah.
say something right here, but you know, so what else do we have that we can talk about? We talked about how Sue's doing and that she's 9 days. I wish I
Fine.
had one of them clapper things, that you put on there and it gives you a round of applause for being off of
Yes.
cigarettes for
Yeah.
nine
Thank
days.
God.
Yes.
Yep.
And now the gross part of it is she's coughing up all the crap that's
I
been in her
know.
lungs for 30 years, I guess. I don't know how long you smoked, but anyway.
Yeah.
Um,
Too long. And
yeah, me
I
too.
know I was coughing really bad last night. My dog got up and left me. He went into my son's room.
Oh,
He's
God.
like, "You're driving me nuts," and he left. He went into my son's room. He
Oh,
stayed in there
God.
for a while. Yeah. Then he came back and
Yeah.
okay, mom will stop.
uh,
It's like,
so
dang.
Grace Case is saying blame the Democrats for not coming up with a better option. Yes. But
Absolutely.
having said that, he wants to run. So, what are you going to do? He's the sitting president. He wants to run again.
Yep.
What can you do really in that situation? Tell him, no, Mr.
Yeah.
President, you're not running again. I mean, they
And they
can,
don't have any other options out there. And nothing's come up.
yeah, yeah. I mean, seriously, what could they do? Tell him, no, you can't run, Mr. President. We feel like, you're, you've done a shitty job or you've done a great job, but your health is not good. Or what do you say to the
Yeah.
man?
yeah,
you
I
know?
don't know what you would do, you know,
Right. Yeah.
because I do think his health isn't up
Yeah.
to being a president. I don't
Yeah.
think it is, you know, and
Yeah.
that's just because what an elderly parent, and yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with you. I agree with you. Like watching him tonight, he seems at times to struggle for words, but then again, I don't think maybe he's not reading off a prompter. I don't know. Or maybe he is and he can't see it. I don't know. But a lot of what he said tonight didn't seem like he was reading it all. It kind
right.
of sounded like he was just winging it, which they did say he had just gotten out of church services and he was
Oh,
in he was in I guess his hometown uh in Virginia somewhere or something like that. So,
is that that's where he's
yeah.
from, Virginia.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's what they said. It's too late to get the momentum to change. But when you vote for president, you're not just voting for president, you're voting for the whole cabinet. And that is why I might be forced. Delaware. Delaware. I'm
Delaware.
sorry. Delaware. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Grace. Um, um, yeah.
How
Um,
was your weather? How was your weather today? Was it really
my
hot?
weather. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh. Yes, it was hot as crap. It's like 98
yeah, it was.
degrees.
I'm
Mm,
still okay. It's haven't been here a year yet. This
yeah.
humidity, gosh, I got to get used to this.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't
Some
ever get
days it
used
was.
to it. I'm not
I
used
know.
to it, and I've lived here my entire life, Sue.
Oh yeah,
My entire life.
everyone. Yeah, my neighbors keep saying you'll get used to
No,
it. You
you
won't get
don't.
all the way used to it because nobody ever does. But man,
No.
but some days like last night, it was
Uh-uh.
beautiful out and it wasn't so humid. But today, oh,
You don't ever get used to the humidity, so tell
oh,
your
it's
neighbor to
horrible.
just to shoot you straight. You don't
You're
get
never
used
gonna
to
get.
the no, no. I'm telling you, I'm not used
Yeah,
to it. And so,
yeah.
you know, I've been here. Newsom is Pelosi's nephew. Oh, really?
Oh,
I saw them bring up Pelosi today too and said that you see everything. I'm just reporting to y'all something that I saw on Twitter that she probably called for this event today that happened. But you
oh,
see
she's
everything because I mean
yeah,
some people really feel, they're really passionate and they really believe some of the stuff that goes on in their heads.
yeah.
I just think it was a crappy thing, and um, I think he sealed his fate. Well, I think the shooter sealed the fate for us
Right.
in November, and that's just how I see it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong though. I have been wrong. I've been wrong a lot in life though, but I
Yeah.
just don't think I'm wrong here. Um, Something else that I wanted to touch on was,
Oh,
um, you okay?
yeah. I'm
Okay.
fine.
I thought maybe something happened to your earbuds or something.
Oh no.
So back in December of this past year, well, wait, let me start with everybody knows about the apology video that I did a couple weeks ago. I think it's been maybe just a week ago. I don't know. But anyway, okay. So prefacing from that, back in December of last year, um, I had COVID, and my most of my medications that I get are paid for, but when I got COVID, a couple of them were not, and so Nikki, that's on what's her channel? What is the name of her channel? I'm sure everybody knows who I'm talking about.
Nikki 38.
Nikki
Nikki
38.
yeah.
Mhm, had loaned me, or I asked her to loan me $20. So she sent me $20, and she would not let me pay it back. And Sue has seen, I mean, Sue has seen that, she wouldn't let me pay it back. So Sue can attest to it because I sent her the stuff today. And she's got us on mute again. But anyway, so I just kind of wanted to clear that up. And, I apologize to Nikki today for any wrong that I did her when all the other stuff was going on, with the other channel that I used to be associated with because I felt like I had done her wrong. And so I just wanted to touch on that right quick and clear that up. Um, and that's all I have to say about that. Now we can carry on
Yes.
or yeah. But
Move on from that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I just always want things that might be being talked about that I don't see being talked about. I want
Right.
to clear them up when I'm made aware of them. So, okay, Purple Shield said, okay, her other channel is done streaming. So, Shield, did you learn anything on the other channel maybe that we haven't covered? Yes, Paxlovid is
Yes,
expensive.
it is. We had the three of us, me, my husband, and son. We kind of got it all back to back to back. My son
Ugh,
started it,
yeah,
then my husband got it, then I got it. This was
uh,
last year. Yeah, it is expensive thing, you know.
yeah. Yes, it's crazy. I mean, this
Yeah.
was the second time that I had it, but the first time I was already in the hospital. Um, Well, I was just having passing out spells, so my doctor sent me to something to do with my heart, and my doctor made me go straight to the emergency room in Birmingham. Well, when I got there, of course, when I passed out outside, because this is right when COVID was happening, and we were having to
Right.
sit outside, and it was hot as hell, and I was sick, and I didn't feel good, and so I hit the pavement out there, sitting in a chair, and of course, they take me right into the ER, and they stick that stuff up my nose, right? And
Yeah.
say, "Oh my god, you've got COVID on top of it." So, but I was asymptomatic. I never had the first symptom. Past December, whew, I had symptoms. Yeah, I was. Me and my daughter both had it at the same time. So,
Yeah, we made it 3 years to get it. And now, man, I took the Paxlovid too. I got it, but I have never had the body ache so bad in my life ever. I don't.
yeah, yeah,
I've
yeah.
had 2 kids, and I still my body didn't ache. It did not bad as it did.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. I mean, even like sheet laying on my foot,
yeah,
it hurt. I've never
yeah.
had about my body the
Uh,
body aches so bad in my life, even with the Paxlovid. But it did, lessen or make it shorter, I think.
uh-huh.
But yeah, it was oh
Can you imagine what those poor people were going through when when they didn't have anything, at the onset when it was so bad, like the hospitals and everything? I mean, those poor people were not they were getting, I think, like breathing treatments if they
oh
weren't
I
on
know.
yeah, if they weren't on a respirator or whatever.
And I
And, uh,
yeah, I could
and I'm
not
sure go ahead.
I was diagnosed with cancer right at the beginning of this.
Oh my goodness.
So I was like, there's no way. How am I going to go through this and not get sick? You know,
Right.
I never left my house except to go to her and back. Go get my chemo and come back.
Yeah.
And my husband did everything else. He did all the shopping. Everything. It's like, nope.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was afraid to
Yeah.
leave too. I was afraid to leave, but that's when I was the manager at that restaurant and stuff,
Oh yeah.
and we stayed open. Now we were not open to coming in and dining in,
Right.
but we were taking call in orders, and then
Oh
we
yeah.
were doing the call in orders, and then our front desk personnel would take it out to the car
Right.
and but they had to pay, when they called the order in. So in other words, they had to have a debit card or a credit card or
Right.
pay by check by phone or whatever, however you do all that stuff. But they weren't taking cash money from them, just, handing them the bag. And that was the extent of it.
Wow.
So, yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Um, So
Yeah,
Spackle said when she
horrible.
had it in 2020, it made me extremely ill. The other two times wasn't great, but not the same level. Worse than the
Oh
flu,
my
though.
gosh, she's had it
Yes,
3 times.
three
Oh
times.
wow,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
crazy. I'm over here complaining about having it once.
I think
I could not
maybe
imagine.
you're more susceptible
Sorry,
to it after you've had it.
I don't know.
Uh, I
I
don't
don't
know
know.
unless Spackle just,
Three times. Wow.
is in the wrong place at the wrong time, or whatever,
Yeah.
where she's maybe around people that are having it or whatever. I
Right.
don't know. I don't know how that stuff works. Her husband refused to stay home. He
Refuse to stay
refused.
home.
Oh, okay. So did he have
Gotcha.
it too, Spackle, and brought it back? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely took all of that serious. Like I didn't go to the store or nothing. So,
Right.
um,
My husband's work shut down. They just work from home. He
yeah.
works for an engineering firm, and they went up to work and got all their monitors and all that stuff. And he's been working at home since then. Um, just in the last 2 years, just before we probably 6 months before we moved last year, they started going
Uh,
into the office 1 day a week, and so he only goes in 1 week here too,
yeah.
and he works from
Yeah.
home the rest of the time. So
Oh my goodness. So Spackle said her husband refused to stay home. Now her husband was asymptomatic. He had it. He didn't get sick, and he gave it to her. How spooky
ah
is that?
man,
That's bad. Oh my gosh,
oh
that's bad. I would be. Oh my gosh,
I
Were you
have to put
mad,
him in the
Spackle?
doghouse.
Did you get mad at him?
Yeah,
I think I would. Yeah, I'd have put him out in the doghouse too.
yeah,
Uh,
doghouse.
yep, that's where he would have went. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
symptomatic. He gave it to her, and she was dying. Uh,
and she's the one who gets it 3 times. Yeah,
yes.
and super sick.
Yeah, she was extremely mad because it lands
In
her in the
the
ER.
ER. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I would have been.
So do y'all take the booster, the shot,
Yes, I've done.
yeah,
My oncologist was like, "Okay, time for booster, go."
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
we
I'm
did all
I'm
the
doing this.
shots and
Yeah, me too, me too. That's another subject in itself, but yeah, I took those, and then I took the pneumonia
oh wow,
because with my COPD, I get pneumonia like all the
yeah,
time. If I get a head cold, I'll get pneumonia. And
yeah.
so I took that. And now, since I took that, I have not had pneumonia, not one time. Um,
Uh, Speckle said her nurse had got it
uh,
5 times.
mm, yeah.
Can you imagine?
I would, I mean, the health workers, God love them, they're the most susceptible, to getting this for real. Sheil said Steffi was diagnosed with her low-grade pancreatic tumor in April of 2020, had major surgery, got a DVT June of 2020. We were vaxxed and boosted, no issues. I have had issues since I got COVID in November. Mm,
Oh wow.
yeah. So you haven't gotten any more booster shield for that? I take the shot, but that makes me sick for a few days too, but it's worth it. Yes, it is. It
Yes,
is.
exactly. It
Yes. It
is.
does make you feel pukey, puny is a better word to use. Puny, and it makes your arm hurt. But oh, she says they've had their boosters, so wow. I got
Yeah,
COVID in
I've had them
November.
all.
Yeah,
They say booster. Sorry, my
right.
immune system's not very good. Especially since
Right.
going through cancer.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not.
Right. I'm good. You're cancer free now, correct, Sue?
Yes, I am. I've
Good. That's
been
awesome.
almost 2 years cancer
That's
free. Yeah,
amazing. Yay.
3 years.
Another
3 years.
round of applause. Yay. Cancer
Yes, thank
free.
God.
Cancer free and not smoking no more.
That's
Gosh,
right.
9 days. 9 days. Um, I forgot that Steffi was taking off her warfarin last year. I don't know what. I mean, I know it's a medicine, but I don't know what warfarin is.
Isn't
All
that
I
a
know is
isn't that a blood thinner?
I
Warfarin,
don't know.
warfarin. Trying to think.
I mean, I've heard of that drug, but
Yeah,
oh yeah, 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 yeah. Cancer sucks. It takes too many
and it does.
people. It absolutely does.
It
Absolutely.
does
Lord,
absolutely.
yeah. We're on enough of a. Oh gosh,
I,
I'm
oh,
telling you. Oh my gosh, yeah.
yeah.
And then I would. Oh gosh, I got to tell y'all the funniest thing. So I hope that I hope that Claire doesn't mind me telling this, but she did a what the effery stream last night, and it was so freaking hilarious. But the thing that got me the worst, like there was some pretty, she gets all this stuff from the internet of what people are actually doing, right? So there was some people, some artists. Okay, we were talking about artists that actually canned. Okay, canned, like in the cans, the size maybe a little bit larger than the what the Vienna sausages come in, the
Uh
can
huh.
looked like it was a little bit larger than that. Now this is artist, right? Canned their own feces, okay,
Gross. Oh,
and sold it. I mean, for like major bucks, okay.
are you
So
serious?
as an artist, so I
That's
mean,
gross.
it was
Grace
pretty
case,
good.
not the cans.
Yeah, it was pretty good listening to it until one of her colleagues, Riker. So he found one of the cans that somebody had actually opened.
Oh no.
Oh yes, it was so
Uh,
gross. Yes, Grace, not Grace is saying not the cans because she was there too.
yeah.
It was so gross, Riker. Yes, so yeah, I need to go watch that. Another one that she shared was a lady over in. Oh my gosh, where's the lady with the wool? Grace. Oh my gosh, she takes wool. Okay, now picture this: like she's doing art in an art museum thing where people are coming and watching, and she has like uh, a ball of wool uh, up her hoo ha. Okay,
Oh no.
and she's actually knit Sweden. Grace thinks it's Sweden. She's actually knitting or crocheting with it,
Ew.
and it has
Why?
something to do. Grace, you're gonna because I was just like grossing out. Um, I can't remember. It had something to do, of course, with her femininity. It had something to do with her um vulva, and
Huh.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that.
yes, I'm
I,
telling you.
I fell asleep early last night. I was trying to watch something that I was out.
Uh, it was
I was so
so
out.
hilarious. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but and
I'll have to
that's
go back and watch
considered
that.
art too. That's considered art as
That's
well.
just gross.
Yes.
That's just no.
Yeah.
It's,
I mean, you can see her
no.
knitting and it's like coming out of her thing where she's knitting it and then she's got it draped across these like
Oh my god.
oat hooks. It's the craziest.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh.
the other one was a lady that took like little pieces of fabric and it
Right.
actually had her menstrual blood on it.
Oh yuck.
And
Oh
then she put
god.
those, yeah, she put them in like the little things the little things that you do like counted cross stitch with what are those
Right.
things? The little frame looking
Oh
things.
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah,
Yeah.
and had them all on stands in I guess an art museum with apples around them, selling them. And these people are making money off this crap.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, yeah, that
No
made me
thanks.
gag too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the thing with the vulvas was with men. being scared of vulvas. Have you ever heard a man say he was scared of a vulva?
No, I never have.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's ridiculous. I mean,
Right.
I mean,
Wow.
yeah, most men are all over it. So,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, but yes, Grace, that one made me gag, and then the one with the can and the poo in it
Yeah,
was,
that
bleh.
was it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. Y'all are just gonna have to go watch it because
I
it was
will. I'm
really
gonna
good.
have to watch.
Yeah,
I'll have to
yeah, yeah.
do that tomorrow while
Um,
I'm
yeah, it's good. It's good. It's
mixing
good.
stuff.
And the
I got.
chat, I mean, her chat was popping. Like her chat was just rolling.
I'm mad.
What?
It
Oh
hurts
my god,
really good.
she's got some. She plays some kind of bingo game too. I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
know about that one, but yeah, I. She's got some good. Money.
yeah.
Uh,
We were
she's
just
not.
talking about you, Claire. How did you know we were talking about you? Yes, we were talking about the poop can and
Her
the
ears were burning.
yeah, they had to be. We was talking about the poop can, and we was talking about the lady knitting and the lady with the ugh, yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
mad.
it
I
was
fell
fun,
asleep
but
and
I was really just, telling everybody to go watch it if they hadn't watched it. So,
yeah,
ching
I
ching.
have to. But
Yes.
I was gonna go in there because you were talking about it yesterday, and then,
Yeah.
like I said, I fell asleep. So I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to go back and watch it.
Yeah. 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 So, Claire, what we were going to do game night, but in light of what's happened today, we just decided, we were just sharing thoughts on what happened today. Not anything political, just just sharing our thoughts, and how heavy-hearted everybody is, and how bad everybody feels about what happened today. And um, so, I guess that you have. Oh yeah, the weird art was wild. I think I stumped Mrs. C. Yeah, I think you did too. Um, so have you watched the news? I mean, or been on social media? I mean, I'm sure you're aware um, of what happened at the political rally today. Yes. Oh yeah. Um, yeah.
Yes, they did,
Right.
Claire. And there's
Yeah.
a couple injured, or one
In
injured.
critical
Or
condition. Two in
yeah.
critical
Oh,
condition. One died, and then of course the shooter, um, who was up on a roof, um, suing for me, that they have that he is no longer alive either. So that
right.
be yeah. Hey Alice, how are you? Good to see you. We were
Hey,
just talking
else.
about what's happened today. We've been talking about that and COVID. We're going to play games, but just felt that in light of what's happened today, we just really didn't feel like playing games. So glad you stopped by. Glad you're here. Um, um, yes, there's Claire. She knew we was talking about her Grace case. So,
Her ears
like,
are burning.
her ears were
Yes.
burning or something. She said she just got the notification, but I think her
Oh.
ears were burning. Yeah, I think her ears were burning. She's like, they're talking about me over there on After Dark. I just know it. And we were. Yes, Alice, it's very sad. Very, very, very sad. And there's been a lot of news coming out. We were just talking about that there is one of the rally supporters has passed away, and there are two in critical condition. And then, of course, the shooter is no longer with us as well. I was watching a horror movie called Smile. What? Thank you, Alice, for that. Um, appreciate that. A horror movie named Smile. When I think of Smile, I think of the song that Michael Jackson did. Uh, for the little boy that was his friend that uh, died from AIDS. Do you remember that?
Uh-uh.
Oh gosh, I can't remember the little boy's name. Uh, oh yeah, is Smile the name of the movie? Because or are you smiling? Because I don't watch horror.
I was watching a horror movie, Smile. Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've heard of that. I don't.
Hey, pretend fashionista, glad you stopped by. We just been talking about what's happened today in the, you know, in the news. It's all over everywhere, and we've kind of talked back and forth about it. Not, oh, Smile was the name of the movie.
Yeah. I was just
ew.
looking it up.
I can't remember the little boy's name that I'm thinking about. He was blonde headed, and I can't remember his name, but anyway. Is it Pretend Fashionista's happy birthday? Oh, my stars. So I don't have a happy birthday song, but I could sing to you.
Happy
You might not like
birthday,
it.
Pretend Fashionista.
Happy birthday to you and many more. Bum, 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 bum. That's my happy
Yes.
birthday.
There you go. Better than
Yep.
I did. I could do.
Oh, I used to sing a lot, but it is. How old are you today? You got to tell us. I tell my age all the time. Um, I bet she's young. I think Pretend Fashionista's young.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like really young. Really, really. Popcorn yellow, stripe smile, popcorn yellow, stripe smile, popcorn yellow, stripe smile, popcorn yellow, striped smile. That must be something to do with that movie, okay? I have no idea what you're talking about. I know I
Mid
love
40s.
birthdays.
Yeah.
Mid
Young.
40s. I knew she was young.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I hope you've had a great day, Pretend Fashionista. I really do. Um, my my oldest son will turn 40 in October, so huh, you want to talk about feeling old? I could be your mama almost. God, I guess I could because I was like 84. Oh God, I was 22 when I had my first one. So you want me to sing it to her? So okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, pretend fashionista. Happy birthday to you. There you go. That's my
Very good.
singing. So she's been chillaxing all day. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. We're trying to. Trying to. We were
Yep.
gonna play games, but we didn't. Thank you, TT. I saw your tweet, pretend fashionista, and I appreciated that. I really did. I did see it. So um thank you for that. I liked it too. So anyway, um so pretend
Yes.
fashionista. High fives. High fives. Did you get
Yep.
birthday cake? Yeah. PF is just a baby. She looks like she could be 25. Wow. Wow. I look like I could be 85.
You do not.
Ah, oh my gosh. My neighbors want to barbecue this evening, so that's the plan. LOL. We are contributing
See, I think
corn,
it's so
beer, and
late.
paper plates. Huh?
I said I would. To me, late. I mean, because I'm on the East Coast now,
Right.
and
Yeah.
see, I mean, I went from one time zone to all the way to the other side
Yeah, you
because
did.
I was in Washington State, so
Yeah, you were on, what is that, mountain time over there?
uh, Pacific time.
Pacific. Mountain time is like
Yeah,
Colorado and stuff, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
went from Pacific time
You
to
sure did.
East time. Yeah, I did three
Yeah.
times. Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I was
You
like,
did.
what?
You sure did.
Yeah. So like my family that they always forget, they'll call me like my nieces. They'll
Uh,
get together, and my
uh,
nieces are in their 30s and 40s, and they're like, "Oh, let's call Aunt." She'll answer. She always does. Well, I do. It's just habit for me to have my phone on because I'm so used to, in case my mom were to call, I could drive over there, and I just gotten out
yeah.
of that habit. And just in case when something happens to my mom, I get the phone call from my sister.
Right.
So
Yeah.
my nieces will call me and they're like, "Oh shoot!" When I say hello, like sleepy, groggy, they're like, "Oh shoot, sorry, Auntie, it's like midnight there." I'm like, "Well, no, actually, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Yes, but yes, yeah, for you guys got to remember."
Oh
They're
my
like,
gosh. Yeah,
"Oh, we
that's
love
hard
you,
for
Aunt, sorry."
hard for 'em to get used to. Yeah.
Yeah,
But that is, you know,
yeah,
or I've only been haven't ever been to California, so I haven't ever been on Pacific time. But even
yeah,
just going like when we used to go to Colorado and stuff, delivering mobile homes, like that would
right,
just about kill me, and
yeah.
it just messes you up so bad. I mean, if
I've
it wasn't
always
for cell
been,
phones.
yeah, I've always been Pacific time. So yeah. So then when my best friend moved over here, I had to get used to that, So I
Hmm.
got used to it. Now I still have to get used to it, like 'cause I don't call it too early in the morning.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still
So
love birthdays, Alice. When is your birthday, Alice? If you're turning 55 this month, when is your birthday? Um,
I'm 55 this month. Wow.
I've got to remember my second born's birthday is this month too. It's on the what is today? Oh, it's on the 20th. So,
I have till
um,
October. My son's is October.
my son's is October 21st, my oldest, and then mine is the 30th, the day before Halloween. So, my
My
daddy
son's
used
is
to always. Yours is what?
my son's is the 26th of October.
Oh wow, it's right in there
Yeah.
between. It's right in there
Yep.
between.
My nephew is Halloween.
Oh, on Halloween?
Yeah, yeah. He's a year younger than my son. So, yeah, but
Yeah.
his is on Halloween.
Oh, I say
Yep.
mine's the day before, but my daddy still always told me, he said, he called me Spook. That was my nickname. And he said that the stork didn't deliver me. The witch brought me in on the back of a broom. He told me
Oh,
that until
geez.
the day he died every year.
Uh,
Yeah. So, yay, July babies. Yeah.
July.
Oh,
Oh,
Grace's
Grace
is
Cake.
the 21st. Wow. So,
Yeah.
golly. We're just going to, man, I wish I'd have known this.
We're gonna
I'm
have
going
to
to
have
have
one
to,
big party.
yeah,
Yeah.
birthday cake and all that good
I know
stuff.
because
Yeah.
my niece's birthday is Monday, and her brother's would have been, he's passed away, but his would have been Friday. So I always have those two are in July. My anniversary's in July. So July is a busy month.
Oh, yeah. But Grace's is the 21st of October,
Oh, of
which is
October.
yeah, and that's my oldest son's birthday. Wow, cool. Wow.
Oh,
Oh, that's awesome. Wow. I
yeah,
won't forget your
October's another.
birthday, Grace. No, but I'll probably be saying, Sue, whose birthday is it? It's the 21st of this month when it's
Yeah,
October. I'm going to be like, Sue, who was that?
and
No, I'm
Spackles is the
kidding.
23rd
Oh,
of October.
wow. Wow. Man.
Yeah, Shills is July 4th. I remember that.
Oh, wow.
I remember.
July
Yeah.
4th. Mine is
Yep.
October 23rd. So Grace and I are neighbors. Yes. And my
Mine,
son. Yeah. Oh, well,
mine is New
I'm
Year's
sorry.
Day.
Really?
Yep.
So you were that baby.
Oh,
You,
I almost missed the.
oh, did you? So it was
Oh
late?
yeah, I was born at 11:42 p.m. on the
Oh,
first.
wow.
I
Yeah.
was almost born on the second.
Wow. Yeah, so you almost weren't that baby then.
Yeah, I almost wasn't that baby.
But you still were, so hey.
I
I
made
always
it.
like to watch that, watch and see who the babies
Yeah.
are that are born on the 1st of January. I
Well,
think
my mom
that's
was.
special.
Yeah, my mom was due Christmas, and I was like, nah, ain't coming out. So she made my dad take her out on New Year's Eve. She was all dance this baby out.
Oh
I'm
my
just coming out.
stars.
Yeah.
You must have been T90 if she was up at 9 months pregnant dancing.
Oh yeah,
Girl, I
she
couldn't
was,
walk.
and they got home and so she drank some castor oil. So this was many moons ago.
I did
Yep.
that too. Oh, I did that too.
I
I did that with my
I
first one,
loved
and I was so sick. Ugh.
I loved
It
having my
was
birthday.
yeah,
When I got older, on New Year's Eve, when I got older, as a
yeah.
kid, I hated it because it was so
Well, it
close
was
to
kind of
Christmas.
yeah,
We kind of
yeah,
got
yeah.
left
That's
out.
true. Uh,
So, but
my
as I got older, I
son-in-law's is
loved it.
Christmas Eve, so yeah, he
Oh
knows what that
yeah,
feels
yeah,
like.
yeah,
Yeah, but I mean, he gets like a really, really big gift that he's been wanting all year.
yeah,
So
yeah.
um, he's never, and then he gets all the little stuff, like on Christmas, like
Right,
socks and underwear and sweatsuits or whatever. But
right,
he really gets a big one um, since it's his birthday and Christmas, within 24
right.
hours. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've always thought, man, that would suck. You know, that would really, ugh, that would be bad. Yeah, that is fun. A New Year's baby. I agree.
yeah.
Yep.
When
I
I
would
got
love
old
that.
enough, that I could go out and stuff, it was fun.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But then again, too, I would imagine, or my parents, when I got a little bit older, like old enough to babysit, right? So at like
Yeah.
12, I could babysit my brothers and we could be at home by ourselves.
Yep.
But so they would be gone, you know, on New Year's Eve and they wouldn't get home to 2 or 3 in the morning. So that would kind
Right.
of suck, because then they
Yep.
slept half the day.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
well,
I
no,
was
I
the
would have
baby,
said,
so I
get
didn't
your,
have to babysit. Yeah. I had to babysit siblings because I was the baby.
oh, not
But my
me.
sister sure got stuck a lot. She hated
Yeah.
it.
I
She was
was the oldest.
like, oh.
Yeah, I was the oldest, and so my baby brother. So when I got to where, like,
Hi, Mousy.
where, hey, Mousy, howdy, howdy. When I got to be older, like, where I could drive, well, I actually had my permit, but so me and my best girlfriend, I'd be babysitting my brothers, and we would go out there and take chalk, right, and put
Uh-huh.
lines where the car tires were because my parents had
Yep.
two cars. So we'd put chalk there. And so we'd go get $1 worth of gas in quarters, right? So it'd fill up your tank. Well, I could bribe my baby brother with a quarter too, and he wouldn't tell my parents.
Right.
Well, that lasted for about 2 months. And then he got really expensive. Like, I want $5. Like, what are you talking about? I don't have $5. I got a
Yeah.
dollar and a quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, so Sheil said with her first, she was dancing. I did also walk, which is weird as walking is very boring. With my youngest, I did some walking, but not much because Steffi was sitting on my back. I have had a bad back since.
uh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Um,
Carry on that one.
you know what my dad used to tell me too? Like when I was pregnant, I gained like a lot of weight, like with my first son. And so my daddy used to tell me that I had to wear stripes. I needed to wear stripes so he could tell if I was walking or rolling. Was that not
Oh,
mean?
jeez.
Yeah,
Uh,
that
oh
was
my
bad.
gosh.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, was your role in the family caretaker, mediator, hero, scapegoat, or clown? It doesn't always coincide with the birth order. Me, myself, like, I guess I was the babysitter and the clown because one time I got my mouth stuck on a doorknob because my brother bet me that I couldn't get my mouth over the doorknob. And so I did it. Well, then I was stuck there till my parents got home because I couldn't get my teeth back over it. Yeah. So I was a
I
little
was
of
just
both.
I was spoiled. I think my parents, by the time they had me, they were
Uh-huh.
tired.
Yeah. Probably.
So it was kind of like,
Well,
okay, whatever you want to do, so go ahead and do it. Um,
yeah. 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 That happens that way. Well, we're, golly, we've been talking for an hour and 10 minutes, y'all.
wow.
Um, So Sheil said she gained 150 pounds with her oldest, and with her youngest, she lost 10, but then gained 20. Yeah, I was like in the 115-pound club too. So
Wow.
Yeah, I gained so much weight, but I ate like cheese dip all the time. I
I
craved
gained.
cheese dip and raw onions. I would eat a raw onion like it was an apple.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So if you uh, haven't been here long, we had decided not to do games tonight. We were just kind of going to chat, or we were just chatting, about what has happened today, and um, because we just felt like, that's what we needed to do. That's what we wanted to do. So I meant to ask Claire earlier and forgot to. To find out what time her stream is tomorrow night. So we may do the game night tomorrow night if everybody wants to do that. I will just put it up as a game night again, and we can do that tomorrow night. I think if Claire is streaming tomorrow night, she usually streams like at 6, I think. So I'll
That is
just see,
clear.
and if not, we may can do it. Well, Mondays. I don't know. We'll see. We'll talk about it
Yeah.
and see what we can come up with. But
Yeah.
um, I hope everybody rest easy tonight, and I hope everybody can try to make some kind of sense of what's happened today
Yeah.
with Trump and everything, and um, just pray is all we can do at this point. If you're a praying person, your stream is at 7 Eastern, which would be 6 my time, right? Yeah, 6 Central. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay, we'll see. Thank you, Claire. I
Yeah.
didn't think you were still here. But anyway, if you pray, you can pray. Just whatever you need to do to make yourself feel a little bit better. And, you know, we can always, come together and talk about it as the days progress. Yeah, huge hugs to all, like Claire's has said in the chat.
Yes.
And other than that, we're all on Twitter together and stuff like that. So, just take care of yourselves, take care of your family, and continue to pray for not only the United States but for our Canadian friends as well. And with that, Sue, any final
Yes.
thoughts?
No, I nothing. Just thank you all for coming in.
Yep, yep, yep. We
Good
appreciate
to
it.
see
Thank
all of
y'all.
you guys.
Yes,
Yeah.
we so appreciate it. Thank y'all for the chat, and we will either see you tomorrow night or Monday night. Thanks, y'all.
Alrighty. Have a good night, all.
Good night.